News out of Texas tonight, where the Lone Star State just set a new voting record before Election Day. Our Joe St. George looks at the question being asked more and more: is Texas a swing state?
It's hard to believe, but the Lone Star State is a battleground state with just days to go. One reason? Well, early voting mania. Get this. 2020 early voting in Texas has surpassed all votes cast in 2016. 9 million plus votes have already been turned in. That's a record for the state. The fact Senator Kamala Harris is campaigning in Texas Friday shows Democrats think they have a shot, although President Trump has tweeted way ahead in Texas. Now, we don't really know what's driving this record turnout. It could be support for President Trump. It could be resentment.
But this is a fact. On election night, you need 270 electoral college votes to win. And look what happens if Texas is colored blue for the Democrats. Biden wins, and it doesn't matter the outcome up in the Midwest or down in Florida. We asked one of the nation's top polling experts, Kyle Kondik at the University of Virginia, to walk us through what these voting numbers in Texas are telling the campaigns.
And I think Texas's status as a presidential swing state is probably going to endure here, because we're seeing, most notably, a lot of Democratic growth in the suburbs. Now, I still think that Trump has a little bit of an edge in Texas. I think it's the least likely to flip of like North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, and Ohio, and Iowa, those kinds of states. However, I think it's going to be pretty competitive.
One thing to keep an eye on in the final days of this campaign: President Trump's travel. He's been very reluctant to spend any time or money in Texas. But to some degree, because so many people have voted in Texas, any last-minute stop there would impact relatively few voters. In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.